Sino ora.
Hello everybody, my name is Troublmaker,
And my name's Novawing 24.
and today we are playing HobMod with the most possible recommended settings.
So we've been contacted by the creator, the Hob Master himself. I don't know. Should I have said that? I don't know. The Hob Master himself is got in touch with us, and he sent us some recommended decks for us to play today. So we're in for a bit of a treat on this episode.
Yeah, and the points are start ridiculously high, 2,000. We're going to have, oops, that's not supposed to be, that's supposed to be total destruction, 35 minutes, and we'll be playing on opt-out. Now, I have the mighty United Kingdom, which will put down and say, Poland cannot into space.
While I wave the very, very, very dangerous and very deadly Polish sausage in the face of the United Kingdom forces there, as we do an epic battle. I think it's very interesting. Hob actually gave us a scenario for this, so it's a sort of a meeting of armored forces. So I'm very curious to see how this is going to go. I'm quite excited actually.
Polish sausage, of course, is actually very dangerous. If you've ever choked on a Polish sausage, which I have,
Yet. Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh,
it was
that's
brutal. They had um, these sort of what do you call them? Because there's a huge Polish community in Canada, as well as pretty ridiculous Ukrainian and that whole area. Jeez, my thing's all wonky. Let me see if I can. Why is this all weird? Oh well, I'm gonna play like this. I'm.
Are you all wonky again?
Yeah, I'm all wonky again. It's me. It's wonky. But yeah, like there's this massive Polish and Ukrainian community in Canada, and we always get these kind of cultural days in which we're getting things like Polish sausage, and we're going to get lots of pierogies, the national dish of that whole region, pretty much.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, now with that conflict in the Ukraine, Canada has kind of been forced into supporting Ukraine, whereas like America has not, and that's because we have such a retarded, these huge Ukrainian community.
But which side of Ukraine, though? Because that's the very interesting thing. It's one of the very divisive parts of that is the fact that it is, uh, it, it's really borderlining potentially degenerating into a civil war almost. With the fact, you got both sides sort of, both parts of Ukraine sort of trying to influence the other, and the outside influence is of course not helping either.
Yeah, I think they've gone pretty well against the, I guess you call it the regime that is in the Crimea,
Mm.
because that was kind of a big fear for a lot of people that these guys would take over.
Yeah, it's very interesting watching the world's reaction, and it's going to be an interesting next sort of few months and to see how it all plays out. I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all know how it's going to play out, though.
Mm.
Russia invades.
Yes, but they'll find an excuse to make it legal. I think is the whole scary part about all that.
Yeah, well, they actually there's a referendum that happened in the Crimea in which they voted to join Russia, and it went through.
But then there's the whole claim that it was rigged, and yeah, it all just sort of degenerates after that. That's the scary part.
This is really tank heavy.
Yeah, well, I guess this goes with a sort of scenario that it is a very meeting of the two armored battalion kind of thing, kind of idea.
I have like one key that's stuck, and it's just driving me nuts because it's moving the screen over ever so slightly.
Oh no. So prepared when you're watching Troublemaker side of the video that it's going to be a little wonky, folks.
Yeah, little. Okay, I guess I'll think I'm ready. 2,000 points spent that quickly.
Yeah, it's amazing how quickly the points can be spent, isn't it? Well, quick launch with 10 seconds to go, so let's see how this one plays out.
Uh-huh. On the plus side for you, I'm playing a ridiculous amount of the Red Dragon beta up until this. So, my abilities to play this game might be bad.
This could go well for me, folks, so I'm not going to complain.
Wow, these helicopters are insanely potent right now. You have these Malatukas everywhere.
Well, I got to do something. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is teaching me not to just do mass blobs of units. That's not going to work so well for me.
We'll see. It seems to be working pretty well so far. You've taken the center area. And I seem to be throwing away my Fusiliers. And I've also lost like a lot of my planes, which is bad, obviously.
Alright, okay, so this is, oh, no, we don't want you guys going there.
Dear God,
Those Fusiliers, they're still holding out.
Whoa, hello, AT and AA scrunched into a ball? Is that AA? No, it's just autocannon. God, that's obnoxious. They're actually gonna get kills, too.
Hey, the cult of the autocannon survives.
That seems to be the theme here, dear lord. See if I can get some strong tanks to kind of muscle you down. Wow, my Fusiliers saved today. That's ridiculous. And
How did they survive?
I don't know. I took losses though. You've got a pretty massive lead right now because of my complete and utter lack of planes surviving. Well, whoa, no Tuka P in a weird place.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
Oh,
Ah!
surprise.
Ah! 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 How did... Ah! Yeah, no.
Oh, wow, that's only 60 points? Dear God.
Yeah.
Well, most certainly these tanks are very potent. There's no denying that. Unfortunately, I'm out of infantry already.
So previously you've run out of tanks. Now you're running out of infantry.
Yeah, I guess I can't have everything. Oh, bombers. I need some real anti-air solutions. I hate that ROM. I mean, what ROM? There's no ROM. Why would I be worried about a ROM?
I don't know. Why would you be worried about that? Oh, thanks for the supply truck, by the way.
Now I gotta kill it and give myself points.
Ah, that's a horrible spam tactic.
It wasn't really intended. I really need those supplies, and then it just hit me like, oh yeah, this is the one where you have to capture middle in order to maintain our supply lines for the Eastern Front. Oh, woe is me. Last group of Fusiliers. Looks like a lot of them, but that's not really that many. All things considered, so I gotta grab this point or else it's over for me. Whoa, another bomber coming in. I gotta get my track rapier in a better position than the edge of the map, nowhere to be seen. Dear God.
Oh well, that hurt.
Ah, I see you have your own tanks here, now actually defending. I feel like a lot of stuff hurts pretty bad in this game.
All right, this is okay. Oh, I see challenges coming. That's not cool.
I mean, since it's total destruction, it's really just about getting the maximum number of points accomplished in the time given. So, I mean, in a standard game, this would heavily favor a person who doesn't push. But in this HobMod, it seems to be pretty decently balanced around pushing, because the risk reward is there. Oop, don't want to get in range of those pitches of mechs. That would be pretty bad. I'm really trying to find your command here so I can neutralize that point. Whoa, T-72 rush. Let's pull you back and keep you in the front.
Oh, okay. I think my initial push is going to be starting to fail. I think this is not good.
You did pretty good. I mean, you have to be aggressive in this game regardless. Whoa, baby.
Well, you found my command. Axe that.
And luckily, since it's not a ridiculous number of points invested in it, it doesn't have the crazy effect that it would have had in in the regular game mode.
Mm.
Because there's only 40 points. I mean, that's blisteringly nothing. Oh, I don't want to actually engage that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm a helpful person sometimes. This lack of infantry is killing me.
All right, so we're you've got the points advantage on me again.
Good for me, not so much for you. And just the sheer volume of tanks that we can get in this game is very, very solid, though. I mean, normally I'm running out of tanks by this point. Oh, no, don't hit that command. If that's what you're aiming for.
I just love how randomly just, PACT units will randomly speak in a British accent.
Well, that's because, and this is something that you probably know about, they hire on British actors to always play PACT in every single thing in the whole world.
Yeah, that's true. They always play Germans and they always play PACT in Germans and Second World War movies and then PACT and everything else. And hello.
It's a really big force you have there. Feels very generic, despite being really big and scary. Bombs away! Oh snap, 10 points in damage. Well worth it. It's a two-front push. Malatuka's on the other front. I will cede Echo to you if you leave me alone at Delta. Do you accept this deal, good sir?
I'm afraid I cannot.
Oh. Well then, bombs away. Unfortunately, plus bomb's not so hot against targets that are moving. Now you have a really good clump of tanks there. WLKs, Jaguars, and regulars? Dear lord.
Yep, but I think on that note, you are about to win on points, sir.
Well, that's impossible.
Yes.
That is impossible. Although he did warn us. He did warn us that it's more likely with this particular game mode that you will run out of points before you'll actually, or you'll run out of units before you'll actually finish the game.
Mm.
That was something that was kind of warned about. And I'm starting to see it. I mean, my infantry, other than those ones that you're running into at the Fusilier or at Echo, is it Echo for you or
No, it's
Bravo? Probably
Elena.
Elena. Oh, God, these units desperately need supplies. Here you are, bringing in a group of infantry, knowing that I have no infantry. That's okay, because I have a Challenger 1 tank, and that's just as good as infantry.
Well, it can be.
Just need to get this guy in decent range of your guy. Whoa,
Oh, this is not going to end well.
a recon versus a tank might not end well for me. Dear God, look at this. I have 2 hit points left on that Challenger. And I'm routing. No way. This is not supposed to happen this way.
I'm more worried about the AH1 that's like picking off all my tanks.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, that's all I can do. I've destroyed it. I've used all the weapons I can.
All right. Have you noticed that artillery's really expensive in this?
Yeah, but they're also really good.
Hmm.
Like, except for the mortars. The mortars are pretty much untouched. They're basically fine as is kind of thing. But, yeah, everyone else is quite expensive because they're actually quite good. Speaking of which, maybe I shall deploy some artillery. Show out some of these pesky vehicles of yours. I mean, it's funny because our artillery, of course, anyone who's watched any kind of Red Dragon coverage at all knows that the design intent for Red Dragon artillery in Red Dragon is that they're supposed to be just, a really potent endgame unit.
Mm.
And yeah, that's definitely the case. Oh, Chieftain Mark V, don't die to my Latuka peas.
Ha! Take that.
Where'd my Challenger go? He's still here, okay. Whew. God, these are scary. Scary days. I've never had vision on this many units in my life and never done anything about them. Like, I see the 3 Malakuka Ps and your anti-air, your palm net, and just, they've been sitting here this whole time.
Just chilling. Well, you got one of them.
Yeah, I moved an ATM up over like 5 minutes.
What was that? Ah, okay. I see what you mean about how awesome artillery just became. Wow.
I do have 3 of them, so I mean that's
That's yeah. Ouch.
Are you trying to do a sneak attack along the... Oh, here's the sneak attack. Yes, you are all in a group of 1. Well, luckily, I guess this time around I brought a decent number of tanks to defend this location.
Oh, yeah. Is this like every tank you have left?
No, I don't have any tanks left. I do have a bomber. Huzzah! I can hit my own forces. Oh god, Rover, don't die on me. Apparently he's not dying on me either.
Wow, okay, yep, yeah, okay. My aircraft just took a beating.
So, I think I won.
I'm gonna say you did. Pretty hands down, I think.
British armor, very, very good.
Oh. Yeah, definitely, very effective.
I'm surprised you never used that Revedka in the woods to try and get closer to my base, or did you?
Yeah, no, I kind of forgot about him.
Because I did stage stuff there to kind of try and on-seat him if he shows up, but I'm just surprised you never tried. Like, I have one of these super cheap vehicle recons here. I think one nice thing is you don't really need the FOB in this. Like, you can get along pretty well fine with just using the 1 card of supplies.
Yeah, I think that flank is about to collapse pretty totally, I think.
Aha, I took your star 26 zap. That was empty. They are now all mine. Oh, here comes the artillery. Wait a minute, my artillery has completely run out of bullets that fast? Dear God, they only had 4 volleys each.
Mm-hmm.
That is bad. Well... Bomb in this random location. I don't know if there's going to be anything there. Are you out of a lot of units right now?
I don't have a lot out. I've still got a few in reserve, but not a lot out.
Hmm. I wouldn't move that helicopter with my infantry.
Yeah, that could end rather badly. Yeah, it did. Ammo box hit. Yeah, she's dead. Yes, this victory goes to you, I do believe, sir. I think I'm pretty much dead.
Well, we have 9 minutes left for me to, I guess, put the nail in said coffin. And since we're on destruction, you're not getting a steady stream of income. You're only getting, you know... Oh, why did I leave this artillery unit alive? Oh, snap! MiG-23 stuns.
Hey, I had to have a last gasp somehow.
MiG-21's coming in, but there's no target for them.
Where did your helicopters go?
They are landed. Super sneaky landing. But that plane was only 45 points? Are you serious?
Yep.
Wow. That seems a little bit on the overpowered side.
Yeah, definitely very much regretting some of my choices at the start here.
I can, like, for some reason I remember him talking about how it's intended that you play PACT with air defenses. Some along the lines of those. And, yeah, I could definitely see why that would be.
Yeah, very useful.
I'm just assuming that your command is in this one bush, of which it's your only bush.
There's actually more than you think around in this one.
Could be the thin shrubbery.
I give you a shrubbery.
Yes, it is.
Seriously, you landed them already? That's just mean.
They have
That's
a
just
really
mean.
fast landing speed. I can't help
That
it.
is really mean. Oh, yeah. Really? Against the poor little MiG-21 and ADV F3. Ouch. That's just not nice.
Leave now, sir. Leave now. What are these things that are out of range right now? Helicopters. Grounded helicopters.
You, sir, very unsporting getting my helicopter as it was rearming. Very unsporting.
Yeah. I looked at the graphic and I was like, a helicopter? As if I have Down syndrome, of course. Whoa, you have a very sneaky area with some anti-tank weaponry. How long has that been there?
Pretty much the whole game.
I like that random.
It's a choke point. It's a really good choke point.
Oh, maybe it's over here. Well, I can't bring my trapped rapiers in now because they'll get picked off. I was gonna try and hunt out this command. It'd be very helpful if you told me where it is, while having all like anti-air choked underneath it. But I guess that's not gonna happen.
Probs not.
Well, I think it's
So much ordnance just got unloaded on that Challenger and nothing.
yeah, it's pretty good. Well, I'm really confused as to where your command is.
It's a sneaky little spot I learnt a long time ago for this map. Very sneaky little spot.
I'm bringing in only recons right now. And a big part of that is that it's recon is actually the only vehicle I have left right now. So, oh, found it. That's what I was looking at. Like, this is the only possible spot where it could be.
But I will not go out without a fight.
Oh god, I just bombed my own toes.
Seriously, that challenge just soaked up so much firepower. It was not funny. And a good game, sir, with 4 minutes remaining.
4 minutes.
Ah.
Well, I can see what he meant by this particular time limit, because it worked out so that we're basically running out of units at the very end, and we're able to constantly spam in lots of units, and we also had a lot of battles.
And that's what I really enjoyed about it, is the fact that it actually... Oh, wow, sorry, I just saw the kill-loss ratio. Wow, you slaughtered me. It really does make it a bit more thrilling, because I often find that in non-modded games, it just becomes a bit of a stalemate, and it just basically depends on who runs out of patience first. Whereas having the time limit really does encourage people to actually go, you know what, I need to actually take a few risks, and the risk reward is actually worth it. So, well, that was a lot of fun. Very interesting for me playing PACT, that's for sure.
Yeah, this UK is a little bit different. I mean, does it always feel like you have God's hand on your side when you're a British person?
Pretty much. It definitely feel the power that it may not be the most sophisticated army like the Americans has, but I tell you what, it seems to be the most rugged. Though I am hoping that Britannia will rule the waves when it comes to Red Dragon. Though after seeing your unit review, I'm not so sure.
They seem to be playing fine. It's just that some of the stats on the armory aren't functional.
Well, I guess we shall have to wait till deeper into the beta or the actual release before we find out more.
Yes, and well, that'd be mod game for the week, though. My name is Troublmaker.